And tag Banks in it. You watching it?
Now problems right out of the gate.
Yeah, because Banks says not even. I mean, Terry, come on, Terry, play offense.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I got Dallas. What the hell? Sean Lee don't start? I'm trying to see if Sean Lee start. Yeah, yeah.
A first down gain of 26 yards.
That boy Josh say, damn, all right, man.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And it's hauled in by Nick Van. Now he's going to get this all the way
It's finna get real tricky.
35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because
this nigga, the thing about it, this nigga ain't gonna win though.
Defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
You got to make them throws, partner.
So
you got to make them.
Innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he wins. But I think the ball's out. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can...
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 77 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Nah, that's some Zeke shit.
Highlight reel runs you dream up right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Well, Charles, the Seattle Seahawks, they were 8-5 going into a Week 15
Hey, I
game
told you I'm not going, bro.
A team that they had beaten 10 straight times, and then they lose that game surprisingly 26-23. And as they tried to carry momentum toward the playoffs, I was surprised at that outcome.
I was beyond surprised. I thought that game was pretty much.
Bro, you got to cut the defense, bro. Like, nigga, you run the sideline to sideline. The fastest way to the touchdown, nigga, is north.
San Francisco, who's on their third quarterback. Although that young man, Nick Mullins, has acquitted himself quite well. But now, Seattle's got to sweat it out a little bit. The last couple of weeks of the season, trying to get one of the 2 remaining wild card spots, they've got Kansas City in a primetime game before they end up in their last game of the season. So, look out for Seattle, but at the same time, they've got some work to do.
On third down, Wilson.
Ooh, that pass rush. Fuck, man. Too aggressive. Get out of bounds.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Sean Lee in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Pick.
Excellent.
Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off by Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. That's complete. The former basketball star, Rico Gathers. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Nigga, I just made something out of nothing. Nigga, that's supposed to be a TFL. And you know it.
Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
I mean, shit, that's good shit. Like, that was, like, nigga, I made something out of nothing right there.
On second down, Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback.
I tried to step up. How that's supposed to be a fumble, Josh?
Here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett.
Damn, I can't ask a question?
Now this is fielded in the
damn,
end zone.
Bro, you've been feeling like that.
Possession here on the punt.
All right, Banks, bet on me, Banks.
At their own 20. And out now come the Seahawks.
Bet on me if you want to get paid,
Job
Banks.
one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. He's got the tight end, Vanette. Give him 10
hey, bro, Sean Lee not going, bro.
Nose of the football. He's going to have a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from.
Bro, you know he's going, nigga. He got 2 turnovers.
A big part of the passing game because it should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route. So
looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott.
Ooh, that's a tutty. If you block, that's a tutty.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like...
The ball comes out, and the
This nigga fumbled.
So
this nigga fumbled.
Opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Good shit.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. So a big play there running right. The D-end couldn't get out. They couldn't stop it.
Damn,
it was the
man.
setting the edge and getting the big game.
Gave that shit up, man.
When you're the defensive end, when they talk about setting the edge so the offense has to bounce it one way or the other, instead that edge was actually rounded off by the offense and continued deep down the field.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Wilson. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin from 3 yards out.
Come on, man.
Just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone is so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down, inbounds, for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work on it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance, who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Well, partner, as the Cowboys come back out here, I want to ask you to assess the season. The first couple months of the year for Dallas starting to look like they'd be sitting at home in January. Then the Amari Cooper trade comes. They breeze through November unbeaten, part of a 5-game winning streak. But then, a real head-scratcher, Week 15, they get shut out in Indianapolis.
You just wonder if all the wins that got them there, those 5, which were all tough, physical, hard-hitting battles, if it took a little bit out of them before they went on the road and lost Indianapolis in Week 15. But if they get to the playoffs, which it looks like they're going to, are they a threat to New Orleans? Are they a threat to Los Angeles? Are they a threat to Chicago? To me, they are only if it's a low-scoring,
that boy be overrunning routes.
That's when Dallas plays at its best, and that's what they'll have to do to reduce some of those high-flying teams like New Orleans and Los Angeles.
Hey, Sway. Here we go. 1-8. Here we go. 46, 46. Hey, 47. 46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And give him a gain of 37.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
Nah, I don't know who that was.
Crossing route. And down inside
that was, that was
he
cool.
goes to the 32-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Escaping the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there.
Nigga, you just let him run through?
Nice job by the defense.
All right, man.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Well, I seen that pass rush.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
I seen that pass rush. That boy was coming.
The hit for good measure.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated.
You said I made the right throw?
They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
Yeah, I threw it to the ground.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right?
Yeah, L2.
Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Oh, shit.
Come on, what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Weak.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
He's going to flip one out here to his right
No
back.
first.
And he's
No
able to
first.
get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Come on, let's go.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job.
Nigga, them steaks cost $15 a piece.
And then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
I said that, yeah, but nigga.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
I got y'all, niggas. It's on me. If y'all come up here, I got y'all.
On second down, here's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
That boy Josh like, bro, you got to send me some of that.
It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. On first down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31.
That hole was clean. I read that.
Set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Josh, you see how I read that hole?
Week 15, following the win over Green Bay for Chicago, happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title, but now his proposal accepted by Jennifer, who will now be Mrs. Jennifer Leno Jr.
What up, Vontae?
No, Jr.
No, Jr. By the way, smart move because she's not going to say no in
Nigga,
front of 60,000 people.
Well, I've seen it happen before. Not pretty, but not in this case.
All right, man. That what?
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And now
What?
the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was.
These
and
niggas
will maintain possession. And the defense
These
not able
niggas
to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Able to get 7 on that first down.
10-7.
2nd and 3. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll they'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
Nah, he can't see
but in
my
order
play.
to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Prescott to throw it. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Come on, dude.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Going right side here, and that's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen. And
bro, good-ass punt.
We'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
Punt.
They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. That one goes for 24 yards.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They run it with Carson, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On second down, Wilson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. David Irving with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Third and long, it's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. He's going to float this
over the middle deep. No, sir.
Goodness, this is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. Now the Cowboys' offense heads back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close,
we got tried. You made me cut that bitch back.
Urgency for them going on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Second down, Prescott. He'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Oh, shit.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Frank Clark in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Shit, I don't want to make no mistake.
Right? No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line
I just
blocking.
punt that bitch well.
To me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second-guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Hey, boy, I put them niggas in the spin cycle.
Punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. 1st down, Prescott. Rolling to his right. His throw caught at the 5. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks.
Come on, man.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, some news that gave us a chuckle, and we could all use that around the holiday season.
Niggas out there banging.
A great story. He was back home in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season. So how did he get to know his new teammates? Well, what did he do? He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, and that's how you learn who they are, right? Learn what they do, have some tendencies.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Randy Gregory able to drop him for a loss of 4.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down.
You going
it's
for
going
it?
to wind up incomplete. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he's certainly
watch his head ball.
Role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning.
Ooh, that was a head ball.
He's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Hey, my defense stiff, boy. I'm telling you, the nigga stiff.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, my nigga stiff,
the
bro.
Seahawks
My
offense
nigga
now,
stiff.
they get ready to come back
Now what?
onto the field. And
Shit,
this
you can't
offense
score on
last
them?
time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to
Do it
their
again.
defensive teammates.
Look,
They
nope.
had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the...
He quit. You want your rematch, bro? You want your rematch? I'm asking, do you want your rematch, bro? That's perfectly fine, Hey, thanks, man. My defense stiff, bro. Nigga, I rushed for 117. Bro, it don't work like that. It don't. Unfortunately, it don't work like that. I ain't saying nothing. You say you stopped the run, but you didn't. Nigga, let's not mention the fumble one. Let's not mention the fumble. That was supposed to be a touchdown. This nigga Lil Terry.
You can give me all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can. Yeah, super fly for the Dumbos. Plenty slides I can show.
I got home, player. I can't even get home. That's crazy. Alright, Green Bay, Carolina, LA. I'm going with LA.
No, Lord, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. RIP the times that I was broke. After life in 9/11.
Ooh, I got LA. Yeah, this is my squad. That's what's crazy. This is the squad I play with every day.
I don't do that. In my principle, you do what I tell you. Get over it. He's gonna get mad.
Ooh, I get to run my offense.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
No, it's still 2-0, partner. No, it don't work like that, unfortunately.
Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. On the move to his left. And going deep for Hill.
No.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Guess what I did?
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this
Guess
play.
what I did?
First quarter,
Wells down the bell in the bridge.
first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a play fake here on first down. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34
check down
here. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone.
Tutty.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 61 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath.
That bitch was a perfect pass.
They're counting on their receiver to be...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Well, for the
Jared Goff, that nigga, bro. Make a lockdown.
Offense takes the field again. The road to a first-round bye in the #1 overall seed that hit a big speed bump week 15 with that 1-point loss to the Chargers. CD.
Yeah,
what a lockdown defender!
It set the playoff picture on its ear, didn't
Boy,
it?
hell, not in the park.
About it now, we
but niggas can't score on you.
The #1 seed, but we'll have to see how it all plays. But here's the bottom line, though: it doesn't matter to me where Kansas City plays, whether at Arrowhead or they go on the road. That offense, it can travel with Patrick Mahomes at the controls.
Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure.
That's pick.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from
say
here,
what, bro?
but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right.
Because shit, I got to. Look who you got.
He winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to lose yards.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, look who you got. I had to.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now gone. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Obviously, the Kansas City backfield, very unsettled, but they might have something in Damian Williams.
I think that they do, and I thought he was a quality back when he was in Miami, and in his last game, 123 yards from scrimmage, 2 touchdowns, and the loss to the Chargers in Week 15. But he definitely showed something in that game that keeps Kansas City feeling optimistic about their backfield, and they're still hoping to get Spencer Ware back from injury.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2.
I'm drinking this 17-38 whooping some ass.
A gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
No, that's my outside linebacker,
convert
sir.
that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Mahomes takes it himself, and he'll be touched out here.
Don't slap his ass, please.
Pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That nigga snoring?
They run it here. Where? And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
4 down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete.
You take that field goal.
And he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage
play.
Good job.
Good job.
What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Well, Charles, help me break down the Rams here as we get to the home stretch of the season because it's one of the best records in the NFL. But after that wild Monday night win over KC on November 19th, haven't looked as sharp.
And sometimes when you have a streak that they carry around and they're playing at such a high level offensively, any dip looks like the worst dip in the world. But they have had their struggles. Quarterback Jared Goff, his quarterback rating at Chicago, and then again against Philadelphia in Week 15, definitely took a hit. They have not been the team we have seen before, and teams have figured out a little bit of a formula to make it harder on them offensively. But I wouldn't put it past head coach Sean McVay to get it figured out and get that team back on track. Because once they hit the playoffs, I still think they'll be a team that no one really wants to play.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
You can't tell them that, though. Please don't let them hear that.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff being chased out left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Hey, you see, I'm throwing them bitches where they can't get picked.
Defensively, they did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line.
But that's cool. I'd rather nobody catch than your ass catch.
Down here now, the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up.
Yeah, because look, if I'd have threw that bitch regular, Terry, that bitch would have been a pick. You know it.
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now whistles come in. We're going to get
what the fuck is my game doing? Why is it bullshit?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal.
That's pick.
On the field.
And got his man complete.
That boy caught that shit, bro.
Down to the 35. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play, and even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And past the 30 down to about the 27. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Now, heroin put you down, bro.
Zone for KC. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right.
Ooh, out of bounds.
His throw here's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that.
Now, crack make you move fast, though.
Wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, a 6-yard touchdown.
Where you work at? Where you work at?
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are even at 10 apiece.
Would you stop that truck driving shit?
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And the Rams getting set to go now. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the...
That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
I'm just like, bro, y'all go keep.
Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 62 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do.
Braden Cooks.
On first down, it's Gurley.
That's what he do.
He's going to get 4.
That's what he do.
As he's down to the 10-yard line.
It's the way I throw the ball, bro.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. His pass caught at the 4.
It's just the way I'm throwing that bitch.
55 to go in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
What? That ain't even a play.
Losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
Hey, you like how I'm reading that shit,
the
bro?
Stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Mahomes dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop.
You going for it?
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Huh? Now they're out there again
up it, then my heat go off.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this will be caught at the 30.
Come on,
and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
No, this is just the teams we got.
Down the middle, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Butker now to kick this one away.
I'm going to go the conservative route. This nigga get beat over
and the Rams now coming out on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on first and 10. They go play action here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Woods the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Flush to his right.
Oh, why the fuck did I do that? Why the fuck did I do that? Why the fuck did I do that?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And the kick by Butker is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. We have hit and just like that, on we
Terry, you seen that shit, boy?
2.
That's funny as hell.
And we welcome you back live now.
You thought I was going to return it. You was going to be so hot.
Go ahead and set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is I'm
doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start.
It's caught inside the 25. Goff finding Cooks on a big play, 58 yards. But at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
On second down, here's Goff. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Goff now looks to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We're good.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That is
I threw a
at the goal
pick.
line. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. Well, partner, like we always do this time of year with the holidays here and me happy for once. I want to say happy holidays to you, to your family, and to everybody out there in Maddenland.
I like how you said that. Before I do go on, though, happy holidays to you, your family, and everyone out there in Maddenland as well. And hope that they're safe and they're happy and successful holidays for all. But as you said, happy for once. Usually you're kind of a Grinch this time of year. What's going on?
Yeah, well, my heart grew 3 sizes this winter.
I love it. Gotta get you some new clothes to accommodate that big chest.
But enjoy the holidays, everyone. Eat, be merry, enjoy your family time. On second down, Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football right to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long. On third and long, it's Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Off play action. Here's Goff.
I couldn't throw it.
Down. Sacked.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Play action. It's gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Man, it's a tough area in the field to try and run a draw play out of the gun. You know you're going to face a good push up front, and here they swallow him up for no gain.
Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
This is 3rd and goal, this Chiefs defense. They're giving it all they got. From the gun, here's Gone. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks from 3 yards out. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That's out to Hill, right
that
side
boy so
complete.
motherfucking fast.
10 yards on the pickup there.
That boy covering so much ground. It's like, damn.
But if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Anthony Sherman taking it in. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
I got a pretty stretch.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
4.
Butker now to kick this one away. And now out on on the field. Here comes Los Angeles. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Gee, you better
We always talk about possession being a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue.
On first down, Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mark Barron coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And that'll bring up a third down and very long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been
Boy,
off.
my defense just came to life.
That one came up short.
That fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And this will be taken at the 13. Spinning away. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive.
And my goodness, another interception. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears? Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mark Barron in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now here's Mahomes.
You got me.
This one down to Williams.
Hey, you got me.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
You got me.
Damian Williams, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
You can't say that shit wasn't frustrating what I was doing, though.
One more. Butker now to kick this one away. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. And even 60 yards.
What you be doing?
From the red zone now, Goff. And this is going to be intercepted.
You picked that?
A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Wow.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown
Well,
6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ace, ace. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And going deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
She from the city?
Tyreek Hill. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable
Nigga, I'm still up 2-1, bro. Like, I'm still up.
Is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge?
Hey, the thing about it, bro, I'm still up, though. That's the difference.
Looks like he's going to throw it. And he bats it away.
Go sleep on that. I'm still up in the series. I'm still up in the series. I said that yesterday. If she got black and white pants on, I said it yesterday. You talking about she got black and white pants on? That's the same one.
Now to kick this one away. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
Here we go. I'm going to try one more time. Got him on his heels. Here we go.
It's caught inside the 25. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all
this
the
gotta
way
be
to
this.
the red
This nigga
zone
probably
now
threw for the most
1st and
yards
10.
ever in history with the most picks.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
That's going to be a rim protector.
22.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter.
Unless he a small forward.
Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching it? And he will take it
That's some Patrick.
for a Chiefs touchdown.
That's some Patrick Mahomes shit.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance.
But hey, the thing about it, I'm still up, though. That's the thing. And look,
I think we're talking about a guy who runs
I'm
the
up.
football. In this case,
I'm up, nigga. What you mean?
Catching it, and he's done exactly that.
It's not embarrassing to me.
His team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches.
I'm up. That's what I'm saying. I'm still up.
Kick this one away.
But that's okay though. That's okay though, bro. But I'm still up.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
That's cool,
They're
bro.
down
Like,
big here
you
late.
gotta realize, like, bro, I'm
You
still
just
up.
One last drive here for
I'm
Brian.
still up.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were
This game meant something to you, bro. Like, this, nigga, you was playing for your life. Nigga, I was just playing.
pay
You was, nigga. You ain't want to go down 3. Exactly, nigga. You don't want to go down 3-0.
As they continue to move forward.
This game would make the stakes was way higher for you than me.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage.
I'm just saying, I'm still up.
2nd and 10.
And we're not going to mention how I'm supposed to be home too, right?
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
We're not going to mention that.
A little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes.
And now here's another interception.